Fastest way to turn poor, bankrupt soil around the fastest. How do you guys manage areas with honey locusts? That's a different.
So poor bankrupt soil. Like how do you turn that around quickly? A It depends on, like with the hay situation, like rest is always a good idea right off the bat if it's been used, like if that soil's been used heavily, cropped or hayed or something like that. That's always something to keep in mind.
If it's been like CRP and it's just been
Resting.
idle, you can strip graze in the wintertime, feed hay, and strip along. You can kind of, if you want to do this, you could also give them an energy tub and just you can make them eat the residual or like the
For people who don't know what an energy tub is,
it's like a protein lick or something. It's something that'll help them break down that fiber.
Super fibrous, like heavy carbohydrate load from the over mature forage. It's basically like eating like straw, like woody sticks or whatever. So in order to metabolize it, they need protein. So you'd give them a protein like or whatever. But I understand people who aren't super.
Yeah, and I don't know if I'd be super keen on that.
Either.
I would rather feed hay on it and just make them beat the crap out of it. Feed a lot of hay, and it would really. They'd eat a little bit of the thatch, but they'd trample a bunch of it into the.
Making sure you feed excessive hay and get high density in the wintertime is really going to help like juice that thing up and turn it around in the right direction. That's what I would do.
And just be patient.
I'm convinced that like given enough time, you could create like grass on top of bare rock.
Lava.
Yeah.
Freshly.
We
were talking about this.
Like I think freshly cooled lava flow, right? So just pure rock. If you bought in a crazy amount of hay and just went full feed hay, tiny areas, and just heavy manure and hay trampled into the manure, you're basically making compost like right there on the spot. And you got tons of seed involved or whatever.
It might take a couple years to get the grasses established, but once they were there,
it would take a long time.
Just like a patch of it, just to hold that down, like because it could like erode.
Because as soon as you get a rain, it's gonna come washing right off. But I think if you could grow something on lava rock, like you could do it anywhere. So I'm convinced that that's like the way to go.
Like I said, you just got to be patient and it'll take time.
Yep.
People get in this hurry. Oh, I want to make my I want to
really
get
Greg
this.
Judy.
I want to get this going. It's like, but Greg Judy didn't have a farm like Greg Judy 20 years ago. It took that time.
It took that time to get it going.
To get it.
And some environments are less forgiving than here as far as like turning that thing around. So just keep that in mind.